Hello everyone, my name is The Clever Fool. Today I will be playing the second episode of Sforza titled His Own Man. Let's go ahead and get started.
After the wars with Venice, Visconti made sure he got his gold's worth out of us. He sent Sforza south to enforce the Duke's claims in Romagna. I think the Duke was having second thoughts about Sforza. After we left, Piccinino and his men followed us. Sforza could see through the plot. Although he was betrothed to the Duke's daughter, he knew Visconti was fickle. He also knew that being a landless condottiero was a risky proposition. Sforza needed to be his own man and have his own land. A refuge if the machinations of his employers turned against him, or if they demanded justice for Sforza's own treachery. What better opportunity than to use Visconti's weapons and money to his own benefit by making himself the ruler of a city?
Our main objectives are to destroy Piccinino's military buildings. And we have a secondary objective here, which is to bring the relic to monasteries to capture cities. Okay, that's interesting. Our hits tell us that we're restricted to a population limit of 200. We cannot construct buildings, but will receive resources and advance in ages as we conquer enemy cities. Garrisoning the relic in the monasteries of Pesaro, Rimini, and Ravenna will give you control of those cities. Cool. Be careful with your monk. You cannot afford to lose him before you reach the castle age. There are often less costly ways to break into a city than tearing down its gate. The wars have produced a glut of unemployed mercenaries waiting to be hired in the villages of the south and along the coast. The young captain Sigismondo Malatesta is among them. Your scouts report that Sforza has taken the town of Ancona, but Piccinino in red controls the city of Forli, which is garrisoned with condottieri, cavaliers, and hand cannoneers. Sforza will need to increase his power along the coast in order to defeat his rival. The cities of Pesaro, Rimini, and Ravenna can be conquered by bringing a holy relic to each city's monastery. Pesaro, in purple, is garrisoned with arbalesters, Rimini in cyan with light cavalry and pikemen, and Ravenna in green with cavaliers and champions. Wow, so Ravenna is probably going to be the most strong faction here. Hello everyone, my name is The Clever Fool. Today I will be playing the second episode of Sforza titled His Own Man. Let's go ahead and get started.
After the wars with Venice, Visconti made sure he got his gold's worth out of us. He sent Sforza south to enforce the Duke's claims in Romagna. I think the Duke was having second thoughts about Sforza. After we left, Piccinino and his men followed us. Sforza could see through the plot. Although he was betrothed to the Duke's daughter, he knew Visconti was fickle. He also knew that being a landless condottiero was a risky proposition. Sforza needed to be his own man and have his own land. A refuge if the machinations of his employers turned against him, or if they demanded justice for Sforza's own treachery. What better opportunity than to use Visconti's weapons and money to his own benefit by making himself the ruler of a city?
Our main objectives are to destroy Piccinino's military buildings. And we have a secondary objective here, which is to bring the relic to monasteries to capture cities. Okay, that's interesting. Our hits tell us that we're restricted to a population limit of 200. We cannot construct buildings, but will receive resources and advance in ages as we conquer enemy cities. Garrisoning the relic in the monasteries of Pesaro, Rimini, and Ravenna will give you control of those cities. Cool. Be careful with your monk. You cannot afford to lose him before you reach the castle age. There are often less costly ways to break into a city than tearing down its gate. The wars have produced a glut of unemployed mercenaries waiting to be hired in the villages of the south and along the coast. The young captain Sigismondo Malatesta is among them. Your scouts report that Sforza has taken the town of Ancona, but Piccinino in red controls the city of Forli, which he has garrisoned with condottieri, cavaliers, and hand cannoneers. Sforza will need to increase his power along the coast in order to defeat his rival. The cities of Pesaro, Rimini, and Ravenna can be conquered by bringing a holy relic to each city's monastery. Pesaro, in purple, is garrisoned with arbalesters, Rimini in cyan with light cavalry and pikemen, and Ravenna in green with cavaliers and champions. Wow, so Ravenna is probably going to be the most strong faction here. Alright, let's get started.
Sforza, you took Ancona for your own with the Duke's money and arms. He has sent me to bring you to justice.
Piccinino stalks us like a wolf, but the hungry dog fights harder. Bring the relic of San Ciriaco to the churches, and the cities will join us. In Bocca al Lupo, cousin.
Okay, we've got ourselves a siege tower here. I'm going to load these guys into a transport ship and try to take this city by transport.
The relic of San Ciriaco has inspired this town to join us. We will now begin receiving bread, lumber, and gold from the townsfolk.
Okay. And all these arbalesters joined us.
Do not act like a holy man canvassing around with a saint's relic. I know who you truly are, Sforza.
Cousin, there are many unemployed condottieri seeking patrons. We should find and recruit them. I have heard Sigismondo Malatesta is among them. He would make a great ally.
Okay, so we did lose our original monk, but fortunately we had a means of capturing or getting to the next age and producing more monks after we captured the city. Guess we can explore a little bit. And we had unemployed mercenaries in the south, so let's go visit them. And have our boats explore along the coastline here a little bit. We might be able to get in through the sea a second time. Let's pick up some more military techs here. Do we just get more gold? Yeah, we're getting more gold. Okay, so the resources are kind of like trickling in by the looks of it. We should protect these arbalesters if we can. Do I have a university at all? Doesn't look like it. Probably gonna lose that ship, unfortunately. Let's move the ram back to the front of our gate. Yeah, we did lose the ship, but we do have... Oh no, we didn't. We actually lived. Let's try to bait these guys back to our base here. And I guess we must have finished recruiting all these mercenaries. Didn't realize Piccinino's camp was there.
Salve. Presto. Sale.
Can't build fishing ships, unfortunately.
Porro. Commita. Porro. Pugno. Ein. Commita. Impero. Pugno. Presto. Ein. Porro. Commita. Pugno. Commita. Ein. Sane. Sane. Ago. Pugno. Presto. Impero. Mita. Ago. Presto. Pugno. Impero. Presto. Impero. Sane. Presto. Impero. Ago.
Alright, may have been a mistake to trigger these guys too early. Let's get a few monks out so that we can heal in between battles. And I'm going to start thinking about finding a way to bust into this city here. We still do have our siege tower, which could be useful. I don't know if we can put monks in siege towers.
Impero. Sane.
Okay, so it looks like busting in by sea isn't going to be as easy of a prospect this time.
Impero. Ein. Presto. Presto.
Let's pick ourselves up a scout and try to scout the perimeter a little bit. They've got, what was it, pikemen and light cavalry? So our units should honestly be pretty good against them. Everything with the exception of our cavaliers here, which we can save for later. Okay, while our boys are healing, let's scout the perimeter a little bit. Okay, we've baited a good number of them out. We lost all of our ships, but we did do a good chunk of damage to them, I think. Okay, so far so good. Now, I do know that if we're able to capture the city, or without defeating like all the military units, we will get more of the military units. Like we got most of the military units in this small encampment here. Got some more mercs, lovely.
Pugno. Porro.
Alright, that's a lot of enemies. Now, fortunately, they seem to be quite slow. We should be able to live. Let's have these guys sit on this hill. And we lost one condottieri, sadly.
Impero. Ein. Presto. Sane. Impero. Presto. Ein.
Decent trades here.
Salve. Correctus.
Now we still need to think about a good angle to come at Teal here. I think capturing Teal gets us to the Imperial Age, if I understood the hints correctly.
Presto. Correctus.
And I imagine that must not be Piccinino's only military camp. There's probably more camps.
Presto. Ago. Sane. Ein. Ago. Soneta.
I guess what I can do is use the siege tower.
Ein. Presto. Ago.
Though, so like I would use the siege tower, unload here, and then get the monk into the monastery. Can I put monks inside? It looks like I can't put monks inside siege towers anyway.
Correct. Correctus. Impero. Sane. Presto. Sane.
Okay, so I'm gonna try something a little bit cheeky here.
Sane.
What I'm gonna try is I'm going to try to bait one of their units and then sit this ram, this capped ram, underneath the tower to absorb the arrow fire. And then hold the gate open. And while the gate is held open, I'm going to sneak the monk inside. We'll see if that works.
Sane. Ein pugno. Salve. Sane. Sane. Ein ago. Sane. Ago. Impero. Correctus.
Okay, gates held open. Run the monk in. Is that a castle? Well, that's really unfortunate. I didn't know about the existence of that castle. That's gonna make this whole situation much rougher. Oh lord. Okay, we lost a ton of units in this assault. Let's back up and heal up. Both of our monks too. God, that's rough. Okay, well, the fact that there's a castle there really stinks. Do we have a siege workshop? It doesn't look like we have one. So how are we going to distract... How are we going to distract all these military buildings here? Going by water wasn't going to be easy either.
Ein. Presto. Sane. Ago.
Okay, that's the scorpion down at least. Yeah, how are we gonna distract the castle here?
Ein. Sane.
Guess that's the number one question. Guess we can make some scouts, maybe? Get some scouts, kind of like run them around here. We could always check if they have murder holes. If they've got murder holes, then let's see, what age are they in? No, they're in Imperial Age, so they certainly have murder holes.
Ein.
We just need to distract it for long enough. So that cheeky gate strat was not good enough. I should have just taken the gate down directly.
Presto.
So close to success yet so far.
Presto.
Okay, it doesn't look like we've got any more units here either. There's another camp up here that we need to destroy.
Impero. Sane. Ein. Sane. Ago. Ein. Impero. Sane. Sane. Ago. Presto. Sane. Ein. Ago. Ein. Sane. Ago. Con mi porro. Presto. Ein. Salvane. Impero. Ago. Presto. Sane. Ein. Ago. Sane. Ago. Ein. Ein. Impero. Sane. Ago. Ago. Presto. Ein. 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 Sane. Ago. Ein. Sane. Impero. Ago. Sane. Sane.
Oh, siege tower!
Ein.
Yeah!
Ago.
Nice.
Sane.
Sorry, I had to focus up a little bit there.
Sane. Impero. Ein.
Okay, but now we're under some significant attack. Let's move back here. We got a few fire ships prepped just for this purpose.
Presto. Presto. Correct. Ein. Impero. Sane.
Let's defend our monk. Don't let our monk die.
Pugno. Porro.
You can walk past the archers. You got this.
Pugno. Sane. Porro. Commita. Pugno. Ein. Porro. Ein. Presto. Ein. Sane. Ein.
Okay, lovely. And now we're in the Imperial Age as well.
Presto. Sane. Ein. Sane.
So we are actually doing great for ourselves here. I wonder if they keep producing the fire ships. I guess in the meantime we can have this relic, or we can have this relic garrison in the monastery. Let's train ourselves a trebuchet too.
Impero. Ago. Pressare.
Yeah, so the relic does work like a normal relic still. I suppose we can treb down the docks. Yeah, it looks like they produce. It looks like they produce non-stop, which means that it'll almost certainly be in our best interest to treb down the military buildings first.
Presto. Sane. Ein. Sane. Presto. Ago. Commita.
There we go. Trebs up.
Impero. Sane.
Let's pick up Bracer for our Arbalesters.
Presto. Ein. Sane. Corretto. Presto.
Let's see if we can convert this guy.
Impero. Sane.
Nice! Free conversion. You'll love to see it. The dock's going down as well. So far, things are looking so good. They've got constant military production, but we're not really under any threat.
Impero. Ein. Pugno. Impero. Ai. Sane. Presto. Sane. Ein. Ein. Sane.
Looks like they've got a second dock. Let's move our fire ships back here. And get archer armor for our Arbalesters.
Impero. Ein. Sane.
As well as Thumb Ring.
Sane. Impero. Ein. Presto. Sane.
Let's grab a second Treb here to increase the speed that we can take these bad boys down. Wonder if we can convert a villager somehow at any point to repair. If not, we might be in a spot of trouble.
Ein. Presto. Sane. Ein. Impero. Sane. Commita. Sane. Impero. Ein. Ago. Presto. Ago. Impero. Sane. Salve. Sane. Corretto. Ein. Porro. Sane. Presto. Ago. Commita. Impero. Sane. Ein. Sane. Presto. Ago. Pugno. Impero. Sane. Ein.
I don't want to be losing our blasters here. Or my calves. Come on. Let's back up for healing. That's 2 docks down, fortunately. I hope they don't have more. With any luck, after we finish baiting these guys into our castle, we should be okay. Alright, not so bad, not so bad. Let's get some more Arbalesters and scout northward here.
It is a pleasure to fight alongside a man like Francesco Sforza. May this alliance between two men of honor be long-lived.
Nice. Okay. That's a pretty big squad of units here. These are caravels. And, okay, nice. So this means that the coastline should actually be safe now, relatively. There doesn't appear to be any more docks from our boy Piccinino. So now we've only got this third city to worry about. Okay, I don't care about that pavilion. Or do I? I guess I could have these guys clean them up. Looks like there's a back entrance here too. Can I sneak by? Or is this area gated off? Okay, so it looks like there's a gate here. There's the monastery. I would like to see if I can take this area down without bloodshed. Because if I'm able to do so... Wait. How do I get through here? Is there like a sneaky back entrance? Oh! Can I seriously not get monks into siege towers? Can a monk without a relic get into a siege tower? Yeah, it just looks like monks cannot get into siege towers, which is really, really unfortunate. Oh, of course there's a castle. Lovely. Okay. We have access to Trebs now. So let's treb down the gate and see what happens there if we treb down the gate. Do we have a university? We do not have a university. That should cause the champions to react, yep. Okay, it would have been nice to get these guys recruited onto my team, but I suppose what's done is done. There's not really much we can do. Okay, what I'm going to try to do next, actually, is I'm going to see if I can use this light cav to bait these guys out the back door. Troops are still knocking down this gate. Keep picking up techs here. Not enough wood, huh? Alright, so now what we do is, first of all, let's begin healing up. Did we lose all of our monks? I should have a second one. Where's my second one?
Correctus.
Alright, he's right there. Start healing our boys.
Presto.
This monk's holding a relic now. Will this cause the cabs? Yeah, more cabs to react. Cool.
Sane. Imperago. Salve. Sane. Imperago. Sane. Prestago. Sane. Presto. Correctus. Imperago. Sane. Sane. Correctus. Sane. Prestago. Sane. Salve. Sane.
No need to fight, let's run. And these guys could convert it to our side.
Francesco.
Lovely.
We are now strong enough to strike at Piccinino. Your army is worthy of a king, Francesco. Nothing will stand in the way of the Attendolo cousins. It is an honor to fight with them.
Great, now let's pick up ballistics, chemistry, masonry. And we're getting plenty of resources too. Now we can heal up and prepare for our assaults on Piccinino here. Do we get to research spies? Doesn't look like it.
Sane. Impero.
We can even pick up Pavis soon as well, just to make our archers even stronger. Let's get a third treb out and move our army forward here.
Sane. Sane. Impero. Sane. Ago. Presto. Sane. Commita. Porro.
Once Pavis is up, our archers will be pretty much invincible. Let's take this hill on the right. Have our archers delete these guys. Hill's been taken, we can start healing again. And we can start taking out Piccinino's bases as well. Anything else interesting over here? No, not by the looks of it. Looks like we've got another Piccinino base out here. Let's get some more Arbalestas out here. And then prepare for our assault on the main Piccinino base here. Coast is literally clear. And the pavilion should be getting pretty clear as well. Let's pack up our trebs. Oh, Sforza, what you been doing back here, bro? I thought you died. Turns out he's just been lazy. Not dead, only lazy.
Sane. Porro. Ago. Sane. Pugno. Ago. Commita. Vero. Presto. Sane. Presto. Vero. Sane. Impero. Pugno. Sane. Commita. Sane. Ago. Sane. 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 Presto. Ein. Sane. Ein. Sane. Sane.
Alright, we'll have our trebs take care of those bombard towers. That should take care of their oncoming flood for just a little while. Light cavalry will do the job in terms of playing defense for a little while here. But yeah, once we knock down these bombard towers, just be slow and methodical about it since we get trebs.
Presto.
What do I pay you dogs for? Fight harder! I will not be defeated by Sforza!
Ein Ago. Sane. Ago. Sane.
Yeah, bad news for you. They, your guys are not very bright. They kind of just keep trickling in one at a time into this firing squad.
Presto. Pugno. Ein Ago. Presto. Commita. Pugno.
Just bust down this gate. Have these two condos explore just a little bit.
Ein Ago. Commita.
Gate's been busted. So far, so good.
Sane.
And it looks like they're only training new knights too. Knights hand cannons, like Arbs absolutely destroy all these guys, so
Ein Sane.
I'm not sure why I'm even worried.
Ein Sane. Ein. Ein Ago. Sane. Pero ein Ago. Sane. Pero ein Sane. Ago. Ein Ago.
And I guess our siege tower ended up being useful for us in the end. Set these shrubs up on the castle.
Pero Ago. Sane.
Yeah, the siege tower is actually instrumental in helping us capture the second town, which I believe was Rimini. Castle's down, lovely. Let's take down this tower as well. Break their siege workshop here. And Piccinino should not be long for this world now. They must have a barracks back here or something. I keep seeing Konotira spawning back there. Let's bust the hole in this wall. They certainly have at least like one barracks back here. Surely there's something back here. There must be. Why did they keep getting condottieri back here? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, well. There's nothing back there, I'll take their word for it. But yeah, I mean, all told, quite an easy level. It plays almost like an RPG.
Sforza, I swear that I will hunt you down to the farthest ends of Italy.
You just got completely destroyed. I don't know, man. We took you down pretty handily, I'd say. Alright, so that's the scenario.
Sforza and Piccinino were like two alley dogs fighting over a scrap of meat. They were natural rivals, precisely because they were so alike. Of the two, Sforza had a certain pedigree. If you could call being the bastard of a mercenary captain pedigree. From his father, Sforza inherited his forbitia, cunning, and used it to get the best of his rivals, his patrons, and his women alike. Piccinino, the son of a butcher, came into the profession as a soldier. He rose through the ranks and became an advisor to a trusting, yet incompetent condottiero. In this position, Piccinino lured his captain into an ambush and took command of the company. That Sforza and Piccinino would, years later, become blood enemies was as inevitable as two dogs fighting over a single piece of meat.
Alright. Cool, so yeah, pretty simple level overall. This first takeover, you can just transport and get a few meat shields in front of your monks, transport your guys over, have the monk drop the relic into the monastery. You'll get a lot of arbalesters, which is really cool. Those arbalesters can basically just carry you through the rest of the mission by themselves, honestly. Then after that, you can come down here, get some more meat shields in the form of condottiero. You use those, use the ram to bust down the gate. You can use a siege tower to distract the castle. That'll allow you to capture the second city. And once you get into the Imperial Age, you can just create a couple trebs, treb down the coastal base here, make your way up to grab these forces, which will be really helpful because it's like a bunch of crossbowmen and a few cavaliers, I think. And I think there were some organ guns in there as well, so pretty nice set of reinforcements over here. I didn't expect them to be there. I thought everything was in the south. Then for the Ravenna city, it's actually easier than capturing Rimini. You can bait out a few units via this northern gate here. They just distract what remains from inside the city, and then walk the monk into the monastery. The castle doesn't even really guard the monastery completely, so the third city actually was very easy to capture too. Then it's just a matter of coming down to this base, blowing it up, and then breaking your way into this base here. I don't know how the enemies kept coming out of the sides here. There wasn't like a gate or anything, so I don't understand how all these enemies were coming out the sides. Maybe it might be that there's like a squad here when you first spawn them or something, when the map first generated, but yeah. It's not too hard. Piccinino only makes knights, hand cannoneers, and I think condos, and those all get completely trashed by arbalesters, so yeah, once again, arbalesters MVP. Anyway, my name's been The Clever Fool. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.